Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Let's give you a guide to how to get out of a slump. So the first step is doing something for yourself. That is me getting my hair cut and dyed. So let's go. All right, so step one was doing something for yourself. Again, it doesn't have to be something you spend a lot of money on. It can be coloring, doing a puzzle, doing something for yourself. So next step for me is doing something off a to-do list, and we're going to go get an oil change.
It's like a prom date. Just teases you a little bit and just doesn't go all the way.
All right, so we have done self-care. We have done something off our to-do list. The next step is to move your body. So you can go to the gym, you can walk on the treadmill and read. I'm going to take the dog for a walk and get outside in some sunshine. Even though it's raining, we're gonna put on our rain jacket and we're gonna take the dog for a walk. You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? Huh? All right, we are back from our wet walk. Still felt good to get out and move though. Next step is drinking water. So we're gonna fill up my Awala. Our goal is to get 2 of them. Use the new fridge to fill it up. Okay, part of the water too is eating a nutritious, healthy food. And to me, that's always a salad or a cup of soup. So let's go to Panera, get ourselves a soup and a salad and eat it with an apple. God, it's like getting a dopamine hit, and for me that's shopping. So shopping for things that make your life easier. So I want to redo the bottom of our canned goods soon, so I'm gonna look for stuff like that. And I'm also looking for a planner that I can meal prep in. So things that make your life easier and is going to help you stay out of a slump before you get there. Okay, so we're home, and the next step is to clean something that is bothering you. And right now, that is my car. We have a break in the rain, so we're gonna go clean out my car really fast. Don't judge. Okay, so I have already cleaned up my car. I've already brought things that I bought today and put them away. So now, before I get next step, I'm gonna go ahead and empty the dishwasher and load it back up. I find the next steps are crucial to have a clear, clean space. So for me, if my house is messy and cluttered, I'm messy and cluttered. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting away stuff from the dishwasher and into the dishwasher. I did not realize this was hand wash only, but that's okay. We won't tell Jacob that we bought it. But I'm loving, I didn't want to get into the bow trend, but I'm loving the pink bows for Valentine's Day. So we are gonna have a new mug. So we're gonna wash this one, but let's empty this dishwasher. Feels so much better. Okay, so the next thing probably should have been done at the beginning, but again, I like to do it this way. Again, if you see a tip that you liked, take that tip and do it first or last or second. You create what you need to get out of a slump. These are just things I'm doing in my order. So mine is getting into comfy clothes. So if you know that you're not gonna go shopping, if you know that you're not going to go out, then get into comfy clothes as soon as you wake up. The goal is just to get dressed. Get out of those pajamas. Get out of that. If you wake up and you're in that slump and you're like, I just don't want to do anything, get up, get a warm shower or a cold shower, change into another pair of pajamas or change into loungewear. It is going to make a difference just getting out of those things you slept in. I know it sounds crazy, but it works. Let's go put on our comfy clothes. Okay, now that we're in your comfies, I want to talk about something that has been saving my mental health right now. So, we all know the world is heavy. We all know social media is very hard to look at and very much to go. So, before we get to the next spots, I wanted to put in this little plug for you. Let me turn this light on. Okay, so most of my anxiety and getting in the slump is coming from social media. So what am I doing now? I am doing something called a brick. It is this wee little device. It looks like this. It magnets to your fridge. You can carry it around. But it is a social media app blocker. So it gets back to living life. So, you know, you're scrolling. You get upset. You're like, oh, man, I don't like this, right? So you can go on Brick. I'm going to leave a link. This is not sponsored. It's just a referral link. It is amazing. This thing is truly amazing. My screen time is down. So what you do is you download the app. It's just called Get Brick, okay? And there are, you can't see it, but there are different modes you can do. So, and you can time it, schedule time. So mine literally at 8:15 starts a timer that says wind down. And that is where it blocks all my social media and I start to wind down. I start to get creative. I start to do all those things that would not be doing if I were scrolling. So I also have it scheduled to come on in the morning when I wake up because I have a habit of waking up and scrolling as soon as I get out of bed. Not a good habit. So you can see, I'm going to show you my screen, but you can see I have it scheduled. You can actually show how many times you've been bricked. And then I'm going to actually brick mine now to reading. Okay, so this means it's going to block, and you can choose what apps to block. So Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, TikTok. You can search Pinterest is another one that I really need to. Okay, and then you hit done. Save mode settings. Then you hit done. And if you want to brick your device, you're going to hit brick device, and it says ready scan. All you do is touch it. So now, if I tried to go to Facebook, it says you turn Facebook off. Your phone is currently bricked. Now, if you have time limits, you're able to hit ignore limit. You can't do that unless you actually go to the app and touch it. Just a little plug. So there's another little tip is get off social medias. I don't care if you put your phone in another room. I don't like to do that. I like to have my phone on me still in case of emergencies and stuff. So that's just what I do there. So, and it goes right on my fridge. Just like that. All right. So now we're going to get creative. So I've been puzzling and we're going to go start a new puzzle. So let's do that. Okay, so my mom got me a puzzle board for Christmas. And I like to put a little lamp on it just as a little additional. But the puzzle we're starting today is the one that it's supposed to be a Christmas puzzle, but it's called Festive Feathers. And I think it looks like a winter photo. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. So this is what we're going to put together today. Well, start to put together. I mean, it is Christmassy, but I can see how it can be wintry as well. first line done. Alright guys, the final tip is just to simply rest. Sit down, read a book, sit down with a cup of tea, sit down with a cup of coffee. Simply just sit down and rest. Mindful rest. Put a TV show on. My favorite is Gilmore Girls. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to sit on the couch and simply watch a show. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope these 10 tips helped you. And let's stay safe and get out of these slumps together.